Okay, let us get started. Welcome to the official opening of the Virtual World's Best Practice in Education Conference 2024. For the past 17 years, we have come together, greeting old friends, meeting new ones, sharing our best practices for collaboration in virtual environments. Our scheduled program features many ways our various virtual communities have once again brought their latest innovative teaching and learning practices to share with us. This year, we challenged educators to consider the mythic origins of storytelling and how digital realms allow learners to step into the stories of mythic heroes, creating their own stories and identities in return. From virtual archaeology, excavations to global collaborations, students are shaping their educational journeys in unprecedented ways. This year's conference, you will find an interesting mix of spotlight presentations, workshops, immersive experiences, games, discussions, posters, exhibits, and much more. Our primary keynote speakers this year will be Wagner James Ah, later today at 4 p.m., who will be discussing mythic origins of metaverse myths, and Dr. Nellie Deutsch discussing the hero's journey of learning transformation in the digital age. We have three very interesting quadrivium discussions on personalized learning and the influence of artificial intelligence, how the influence of artificial intelligence has on student skills and engagement. We have the Above the Book interviews with Linden Lab representatives Grumpety, Callie, and Signal Linden, who will be discussing some of the new and upcoming creator tools. And we also have our 2020 Thinker recipient, Renee Amical-Brock, who will be joining us to discuss changes in education since the start of the pandemic. Please see our program calendar for all the highlights. The daily program note cards are in the swag bags. Updates and changes will be announced in World and in the program at vwbpe.org/conference/VWBPE24-program. It is now my pleasure to introduce Chandra, the incomparable leader of the VWBPE social team, who will give us some of the social highlights for the conference.
Thank you, Phelan. Everyone can hear me okay, right? Thanks, Jazz. Welcome, everyone, to VWBPE 2024's Mythic Origins. The Social Committee thanks Ari for donating his time to provide us with heroic and inspirational music before our opening ceremony. We are very excited to have you all with us this year to experience the second year of our International Biome Build. As we start our second year among the biomes, I have a gentle reminder that flying is turned off in the regions. We ask you all to take a moment while you wander among the 9 different habitats here to consider the environmental landscapes that have been built for you to experience. Or you can just add that teleport HUD from the swag bag and be there in a blink. If you have not clicked the red box, please do so. Inside, you will find note cards with the daily program schedule, the daily social event schedule, the list of post-conference immersive experiences, and information about the poster presentations on Saturday morning. Your park camper badge and your teleport HUD are inside also. The Social Committee looks forward to welcoming you to the wetlands this afternoon. The wetlands are our home, and you'll find the Visitor Center there. Inside the Visitor Center, you will find art, social program information, and, of course, the fabulous freebie area. For conference highlights, let's talk about today first. So, come back to the Gateway at 1:30 p.m. Second Life time for our parade walk. We've changed it up from last year. You can plan on seeing a different route that ends up back in the wetlands. Back in the wetlands, we will stomp the mud off our shoes and get ready to dance. DJ Cause brings us music and dancing at the Social Visitor Center on the deck. Come back tonight. We have folk music with F&J at 5 p.m. Second Life time. F&J comes to us from the verdant South Valley of Oregon in the United States with organic musical tastes. There will be piano, guitar, and mouth organ aplenty when they hit the stage. This pair were among the first live performers in Second Life and have been going strong for the last 15 years. But wait, there's more! Friday morning, we have our morning coffee and debrief at 7 a.m. Come take in the morning sea breezes over a cup of coffee and chat about the conference. At 10 a.m., we are folk dancing on the deck at the Science Center. The Folk Dance Center here in Second Life has brought us dances, music, and a little history. At 1 p.m., do not miss Delia Lake's Walk Along the Beach. She will be talking about mythic tales of the North Atlantic coast and their origins. Ghost stories of shipwrecks, mermaids, and sirens all have their own mythic origins. And at 5 p.m., put on your creative building hats and come create your own history of how the VWBPE got started. This is a fictional building activity. We are asking people to work in groups to develop a short story to go with your origin story about how the VWBPE got started and to share with others. One more day to go. So come share coffee with us one more time at 7 a.m. Second Life time. And at 10 a.m. Second Life time, we have a new event, Celebration of Life. The social committee invites everyone to take a moment to remember and share stories about loved ones, family, friends, colleagues, and peers who have passed away. We invite people to share their stories with the community, no more than 5 minutes, per person, in voice or text. If you would like to do this, please reach out to me and let me know. In the afternoon, there is the independent exhibit tour. In your swag bag, there is an exhibit note card. We've asked exhibitors to be present at their exhibit to answer questions from 1 to 1:50 p.m. Second Life time. We encourage people to meet at the Visitor Center, form groups, or take a buddy to visit the exhibits. At the end of the day, join us for a breathtaking performance of The Sky We Share by Muse Dance Company at the VWBPE Auditorium Main Stage, 5 p.m. Second Life time. For more than 10 years, Muse Dance Company has created poetry in motion that focuses on beauty, lucidity, and emotion in Second Life. Founded by artistic director and choreographer Anu Pop, Muse Dance Company welcomes dancers of all levels and abilities who are passionate, dedicated, and have a love for dance. The closing ceremonies will immediately follow Muse Dance Company. And of course, no conference is complete until we have danced the night away with DJ Cause. Social Committee looks forward to seeing you all at our events this year. And before we say the conference is over, there are still 7 immersive experiences you can take part in after the conference. 6 will happen right here in Second Life, and 1 will be on the OS grid. Check the conference program for days and times. And now I'll introduce Phelan Corrimal one more time. Please welcome the president of the Rockcliffe University Consortium and the executive director of the VWBPE conference.
Thank you, Chandra. Conferences such as this would not be possible without the generous support of all the sponsors, volunteers, and contributors coming together to make such a large 5-week event happen. I would first like to thank all the volunteers who support us every year. Hosts, mentors, build teams, photographers, live streaming, the list goes on. Without your support, this event would just simply not be possible. Second, I would like to thank everyone that registered online and donated towards this event. While a small donation doesn't seem like a lot, these patrons of education help to contribute to social programs, building supplies, and a myriad of special touches that help make the conference look and feel so beautiful. Third, our corporate sponsors have been instrumental in covering the big expenses, including web hosting, web applications, streaming, social activities, building, and other services. A big thank you to Porch, Hire a Helper, Virtual Abilities, Agile Dimensions, the Journal Virtual Studies, Nomes Corporation, and Whole Brain Health for their continuous support of this conference. Lastly, I would like to thank our host, Linden Lab, for supporting us through 17 years of best practices in education. I am looking forward to sharing this wealth of cooperation from every walk of life with everyone attending this conference, whether in person or on our live stream service on YouTube. And now, with no more further ado, I would like to declare the 17th Annual Virtual World's Best Practices in Education Conference open. So just a reminder, everybody, if you haven't checked your schedule yet, we have a lot coming up throughout the course of the day. The first couple of sessions we have are a teacher-created dinosaur metaverse project by Day Miami at 9 o'clock, and a student projects in the metaverse, student perspective. And I'm not going to try to pronounce the name. I love Second Life names. Sometimes it just sort of like, okay, it's all consonants. What are you supposed to do with that? Here, let me put this in chat. It looks like a World of Warcraft name. Yeah, I'm just going to butcher that if I try to pronounce it. Either way, lectures A and B, 9 o'clock. I hope everybody has fun, and enjoy the next couple of days. This is our conference, and it'll be. I think it'll be a good one. So.